Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Well, first of all, thanks for letting us jump the queue. It's very kind. Our guys are not rude. If they leave, we've got GCSEs tomorrow, so as David already said. So thank you very much for letting us get in first. I'm going to start at the end of the story. Okay? Kind of cinematic style. Right? We're going to finish with the end. Start at the end, and we'll finish with the beginning. So, 30th of April, we're down here. We've got a cup final. We're playing Didsbury. We're playing in front of a big crowd because it's the beer festival weekend. We have, I don't know, the guys are up for it. We've got the preparation right, we think. We're playing into the wind in the first half, and we don't play well. We're not playing well. And there's no way to explain why that is. We're just not playing well the way we're supposed to. Half-time, we're 12-0 down into the wind. Not a great position. Andy's going ballistic because we're not playing well. Me, I'm a little bit more sort of sanguine and kind of relaxed because I know it's a three-try wind. And I say that to the guys at half-time. Don't worry, we're going to score 3 tries. We get into that second half, playing with the wind. I said to the guys, just put us in the right parts of the pitch, and the big boys will do the rest. Which is what happens pretty much. We have a line out, catch and drive, a try. Quite early on in that second half. It's not converted, we're 12-5 down. We get to about 60 minutes in a 70-minute game, and Tom breaks his foot into space, scores one of the best tries you'll see down here. 50 metres out, beats everybody, goes in close to the post. Mackenzie converts, 12-all with 10 minutes to go. You couldn't write it. Me and Andy are having bloody kittens. With the clock on 0, we're out of time. It looks like it's going to finish like a draw, but the lads don't want that. They don't want to play for the draw. They want to play for the win. And we get a penalty. It's too far out. It's to the left-hand side. I'm not going to ask Mackenzie to go for goal because it's too tough. Instead, I asked him to do something more difficult and put the ball in the corner. Now, Mac will tell you he did not have his best game that day. He'd had a bit of a mare, to be honest with you, in the first half. But this is the most consistently good player in the squad. Over 5 years, he's just consistently good. And he chose today to have a bit of a mare. But I asked him to put the ball in the corner, and he absolutely nails it. We're 5 metres out, line out, time's up. Next time the game stops, it's game over. Richard throws the ball in beautifully. Lifters do a great job. Harry's right at the top of his reach when he takes that ball. They don't contest because they know what's coming, so they're waiting for it. As Harry comes down with the ball, transfer to Regan, drive over the line. From where else you couldn't see. You couldn't see whether it was grounded or not. And then Red took about a count of 5 seconds to finally give the try. And it was just an amazing win, 17-12. And we won this bad boy here. Woo! So that's how the story finishes. Let's go back to the start. I took over under 12s. And you get these 11-year-old guys looking at you, and you say, well, the theme of the season is going to be defence. Defence wins games. And they looked at me like, are you on something? How can you win a game? How can you win a game through defence? And let me tell you, by the time they were 12, they were going like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. And so we kind of built layer on layer. It's an insanely complex game. When you're trying to coach these young guys, all you can do is break the game down to its component parts, and then try and get good at those bits, and then add something onto it. And each season we added something. So we talk about each season add a layer, maybe the way we attack, the way we communicate. Each year, adding a bit on.
Just give it with Mark, you'll project your voice.
Yeah, I will do in a minute. And we're coming into this season, and I was intrigued by something Andy had said to the lads a couple of times last season. When we weren't getting results and we were just trying to improve week on week. And I remember Andy saying a couple of times to the lads before we go out in the changing room, is everything going to go well for us today? Is everything going to work? And the lads would go, no. Is the referee going to give us the right decisions? And the lads would go, no. Are we going to drop the ball? Yeah. So I was kind of interested in this idea of resilience and adaptability. And I thought we could build that into a theme for this season. I was aware of a guy called Sun Tzu, 5th century BC China. Yeah, put your hand up if you know. He wrote a thing called The Art of War, which is still referenced today by military tacticians and dicks who run sales courses. When I say dick, I mean guys called Dick. I think I've got away with that. Which is how I was aware of the work of Sun Tzu. And he said that most plans don't survive first contact with the enemy. Okay? That makes sense to you? So you can have a plan, you could have the best plan in the world, and it probably won't survive the first contact. So I thought to myself, even though I've learned this on a sales course, I'm not going to be able to sell this a lot. I'm going to have to come up with something else. So I went with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson said, before his fight with Evander Holyfield, he said, he was asked by an interviewer, Holyfield has a plan, he has a plan to take you out. And Mike Tyson said, well, everyone has a plan, and then you get punched in the mouth. And that seemed to fit all. And I think the lads bought into that idea. So you can plan as much as you want, you've got to be able to think of anything. You need leadership on the pitch. And we had that in spades. Our season didn't start well. We had some tough fixtures, some tough games. Whereas last year we were just saying to the guys, we just wanted to improve, we wanted to get better. We're not interested in the result, we want to see incremental improvement. And this season it was like, no, we've got to start getting results now. In the new year, in January this year, we just hit everything clicked. Everything. It's a bit of a change of personnel. I'm not going to go into that, but suddenly the lads clicked, and we went on a run of that. I think it was 5 games on the bounce where we were just winning. And in those 5 games, it included wins against side we'd never beaten. Rochdale, Burnley. Very, very enjoyable, both those things. And we won our semi-final in the cup, and we knew who we were playing in the final, and it was a matter of we got a fixture against the side that Didsbury had beaten. Trafford, we went over there, we won there. So we're in a good spot, we were in a really good spot. The only problem was, there was 4 weeks to that final, 4 weeks. In the middle there, we had a game against, a fixture against Ormskirk down here, and it was the big debate between me and Andy was, do we take it? Do we take that fixture? Well, I don't know about you, but I can't imagine going 4 weeks not playing and then playing in the final. So it was pretty much what we had to do. We'd have ended up kicking the crap out of each other in training, so we may as well play the game, right? And I said to Andy, and I'll never forget these words, I said to him, if somebody picks up a knock, we've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks to recover. What could go wrong? Well, we play the game down here. We play well, we give them a hell of a game, and Sam breaks his arm. So 2 weeks before the cup final, you've lost your captain, your 10, your playmaker, Dougie has 3 training sessions to learn how to play 10. Talk about, I'm thinking to myself, I'm glad the theme for this season was about adaptability and resilience. Because we're going to find out. We're going to find out if we can do that. And you know the end of the story. So, thank you very much.
Well done.
Okay, we're going to go the Discovery Awards. First up, I like this one. The club give an award. I like this one. To guys who have played 10 years, under 7s to under 16s. We've got 3 guys here today who are up for that. First up, Mackenzie Clark. Finley Marker. And Sam Foster. It's a nice boy, it's got some real weight to it, so it'll be really handy in a fight. Then we're going to go with Most Improved Back. This is a guy who this season has absolutely been, his effort, his work rate has been unbelievable. He plays a very technical position and it requires huge skill sets, but it also requires like an understanding of the game. He's playing at 9. I want him to be able to control the pace of the game as well as get his pass right, and he's worked so hard. Totally deserved. Finley Markham.
No particular under 10s, do you? It's not forward. Jesus, some weight in that.
Again, good enough.
That one works. High quality.
And you're the most people.
Right, well, interesting.